I actually started to come to Venice much later than I was expecting. The Biennale, it took me a long, long time to get here. But then I was working at OMA and I worked on the Fondo Tedeschi, so we will come, so some meetings with the superintendent. And since then I just come at least twice a year. That was quite radical. We will work in various type of programming options, and only at the very end the programming was decided. It has to be approved by client and the city. So it has to be so many people entourage, let's call it. I feel that, we've done some work like that of some museums in the northern part of Denmark and also in the northern part of Copenhagen, where things are extremely intertwined with the old, but at the same time have a very expressive vision. I think it's just an administrative nightmare. That we work in the Smithsonian Museum. It took us like a 10-year process to get some of the designs approved, and it's still not even done. So I feel, that happens in cities like Washington, D.C. In New York City, heritage is a much more wild concept. I think heritage in New York is all about how the city has changed. I think that's the beauty of New York, no? That it's not about being static, it's the opposite. You keep moving always. Of course, you get to all these new towers and so on because it's only about the future and not the past. It destroys a lot of the charm of the past. Washington, I would say, is because it's the city of the museums, right? Everything is happened there. All the national museums are there. Of course, it's very different than the European aspect. North America doesn't have a long history, right? So it's very difficult to compare, let's say, to Venice. In Venice, any stone on the floor has a history. In the US, not really. Middle East, not really. No. Okay. But it's sort of much more difficult, I'm guessing. No? When I follow the things about the museum, the Great Museum of Cairo, the new one, it's been a long, long process just because of the site, not even heritage. Just because you're in Cairo, you need to represent so many people and so many interests at the same time. So I can only imagine in certain places like Egypt. I presented our project for FIRA Barcelona. It's a renovation of an existing structure, let's call it, a colonnade that is neoclassical, and it has like a big open facade to the city, and the foreigners or visitors that come from the airport. And therefore, heritage is very involved in understanding what we're doing. We have to be very careful. We won this competition, which is called the Dry Line. It is to make a park that protects the city, lower Manhattan, from flooding. And that project was that we did a master plan vision, and then we have to go to every neighborhood that touches this huge park and to ask what they need and what they think and adjust to what they say. So it's an extremely long process, but it's needed. It has to be done. It was great. I met you and I met other people. It was good.